What?
Level 2 gank, this time on the top side of the map. And he's going to be the jump in there to the skies from Sword as Tarzan is just lining up the flag and drag and gets the flash instantly.
He really wants that Doran shield to keep ticking. It's going to be 410 or so when this starts.
Yep, ghouls are going to come up here as Tarzan's taking a fair bit of damage. Tanking up the turret now as well as Tal will go down, but it's a 1-for-1. Doesn't come in here from Viper as the black shield is used to great effect.
We missed this. Starting here, I assume this is just turning on to Chovy after it looked like ships in the night.
Yep, Aftershock getting about 1 billion value from Chovy.
They don't even get a summoner there, and it of course means the timing for Tarzan is obvious. No chance of a counter gank. That's why Observer showed it. Tarzan doesn't get the EQ damage. If he did, your thought is that maybe you live on a sliver or the minions just take you down as top lane.
Yep, Q is going to land there. That's a really cute flash to come out from Sword, who's survived for so long, but Tal eventually takes him down. Now Bono's in trouble. The auto attack from Chovy is going to do it, but now has his life been forfeit? Tarzan gets a nice knock up, and the answer looks to be no, as Chovy even happy to turn this one around, gets himself the passive shield as Lava going down low. It's a double kill now for the Jarvan, and the teleport in from Sword.
So I like the fact that Morgana was held onto. It is a ranged support that just shuts down Rakan. It was always the way, right? Caitlyn Rakan against Caitlyn Morgana inside Rakan. Here's the invade.
Yeah, the flash in from Tarzan just wants to kill Bono. Doesn't even want to steal the red, but he may not actually be able to get there. Hands flashes over, hits the ward, and then hits the Lee Sin to grab that kill.
The flash attack.
Every buff by the looks of things on the side of Griffin. Realm Warp. Chovy not going to take it, but in goes Jarvan. Exactly right. The knockup comes down once again. The buff is actually going to be ignored, but the Jarvan might die here. That is the kill going over to Bono as now he moves into Chovy.
Bot lane has been an island so far. It was top lane previously.
Okay, we got the self-ult to come in from Lava, but Chovy should have it. One more auto's going to get her. And the Rise is just too far ahead. 2-0-3 now.
That movement speed as a permanent steroid because you're getting more than one proc every second with Rage Blade is insane. As Chovy is in a pretty insane spot as well.
Yeah. Is it too early to talk about smacking him with your wallet? Because I think that's what Chovy's doing. Anwar's only real good sign is here on the bottom side of the map. The Featherstorm does come in, but the Pop Blossom to answer. Key immediately goes into the stopwatch as Lava trying to get onto Viper, but you mentioned the movement speed steroid. That's the kickback. Viper needs one more auto here from Bono in order to go down as Lahen's very close to dying as well, but Black Shield will keep him alive. Matter of time.
That's the Righteous Glory.
Yeah, went for the Rileys
famous for that one mid lane
version as well. Yep, we are going to have the Q landing. There's the kickback as the quickness does lock down Chovy for the moment, but he's just too tanky.
There's almost no punishment there with the aftershock resist coming in. Trying to gank him there doesn't work.
He's going to land, yep. Ultimate going to be utilized there as Pop Blossom is going to stun in the middle of the grand entrance. Key just gets dunked from Tarzan as now Bono gets stunned up. That is going to be the Blade Caller from Sangyun getting the snare. But Chovy is so aggressive with his Realm Warp. Bono's going to make his way towards the pit. Doesn't connect the Q as they're trying to turn this one around. Viper moving on over, has the Black Shield as Lava gets out with the Claw. And Griffin, they start off the Baron yet again, and it's already down to below half health. Make that a fifth. Now Lahen's just walks straight into the enemy. Disguised, of course, as that was the Shape Splitter. Lava almost dies from a couple of spells there as Tarzan gets the flash out of Lava. Does have to go into the ultimate as now Tarzan tanking up the turret. Pop Blossom's going to be dodged there by the stopwatch. It was actually Lava keeping himself alive for a long time. However, Griffin, they've got a Baron, and they now have a Jace split pushing on the bottom side. Sangyun and Key going to try and help him out there as the very, very many. Yeah, 4 probably? Yeah, I don't know whether they've even got enough members as Viper gets out of the baby cage. He's going to be fine. Julia. Side flag and drag gets Jarvan over. That's going to be the advantage that Griffin needed. to break this one. Sword actually going down relatively low. The quickness great there from Key, and they are able to grab that. It is exchanged for an inhibitor. This could be some respite now as Harm Life do have themselves the man advantage. Lava wants to utilize it as well. Good circle of frost as the knockup does come in from Tarzan. Once again, Lava's going to self-ult as Viper. Great positioning on the sidelines. Julia, his first target, but Lava just gets wiped out with that empowered auto attack. Good snare comes in. The Yorick is going to be not long for the world, but that's going to be Lehen's going down. Pop Blossom gets absolutely everyone as it's a double kill for the Rise. The autos are flying forward. Viper wants to get under the turret. It's the flash as Chovy picks up the triple.
5v4, no problem for Griffin. You knew it was coming, and yet you still always applaud it when it happens. The catch onto the Jace was actually very well done. The macro from behind, smart from Humble Life, but too far behind Atlas, and this will be the end of the game.
Yep. Turrets are going to go down, and Griffin, I don't know whether we can say it yet, Humble Life are relatively formidable opponents. They have been taking down a lot of the teams that Griffin in the last week weren't actually able to, but Hanwha weren't able to do it this time. Griffin, strong on the day, adjusting their problems from week 8. Week 9 looking like very different beasts, and we'll see whether power rankings around the world are going to change now that Griffin look a lot better.
And I take your point, Atlas. We definitely still need more data points, but honestly, if you look at this series, the texture of this series, it felt like Griffin were handed a stress ball, you know, and we're just able to squish them. Felt like Humble Life with a stress ball for Griffin to work out their anger at going down last week to Genji and Afrika, and they just decimated them. The actual way they won this was such a one-sided series. We wanted to build it up to be Hanwha Life threatening that they could be a top 5 team, but so early in the piece, they were just lambs to the slaughter of Griffin. Griffin take down their opponents 2-0.